don't have any freaking neck.
Great, now me and Jim Smith suck. We don't even, now we have.
Now I have a long neck, he's a short neck, he has no neck.
We have to go to the
look at this
wimpy neck table. This is neck table.
AJ's neck looks like a thumb.
Yeah,
let's
let's talk about the training that we were saying, like what was stuff that was building muscle and things that most people won't follow. Like the popular method of splitting up training is either upper and lower split or full body. And what I've been doing is going back to a 4-day, like a bodybuilder type split. Gives me more recovery. I could do a touch more volume for the movement or the body part, which I haven't done for a while.
Yeah.
But when I look back, those were some of my strongest days. And some of the things that I think we forget about is things like the repetition method in like the 6 to 12 range with heavy moderate weight, or 12 to 20 range, but really pushing for heavy weight, not just light pump training, but heavy weight, pushing for reps that really exhaust you and push
heavy weights and high reps. So like a lot of volume, heavy weight.
Which is not a whole lot of volume. So let's say we're talking like back training. We do like 3 to 4 hard sets of pull-ups, and we go all the way down, you know, weighted pull-ups all the way into like the 3 to 5 rep range. Then we hit some heavy bent over barbell rows, get 2 hard sets in like the 5 to 10 rep range, and then you finish off with heavy one-arm rows, but you're looking to crank out 15 to 25 reps per set. Heavy weight, I'm talking you should be doing like, you know, 130 pounds for 20-something reps per arm. That stuff builds muscle. 3 movements.
Would you say 20, 30 reps?
20, 30 reps.
Wow.
I mean, that shit gets you. Matt Krozaleski does that, and
Croc
once
rows.
I started seeing him do that, I was like, wow, you know what? I'm doing 6 to 8 reps on one-arm rows. Screw that. So I started just trying to push for that, and I found even training our athletes, Joe, what's up? Have them do some of that repetition training, and I think it actually goes back like when Joe D first created that program, Westside for Skinny Bastards. His 3rd workout was a repetition day, because a lot of people that are, even if it's an athlete, we just put the muscle on them, and that putting that muscle on is like increasing the size of a car engine. We make it bigger, and then we could soup it up and make it more powerful, more explosive. So even for athletes, it works. Yeah, there's all kinds of like ifs, ands,
A lot of people talk about, you know, athletes shouldn't train like bodybuilders. We hear it all the time, and your articles have been written about it.
A lot of them need it.
I think one of the dumbest things is that everybody wants to classify it as full body or upper lower split.
Right.
There's a 3rd way to do it. You can do 2 full body workouts. Say you're training somebody 4 days a week. You can do a full body workout at the beginning of the week, upper, lower, however you want to do it. And then you focus on the other 2 week areas. So say I go upper one day, lower Wednesday, Thursday maybe I'm having somebody come in the gym that needs just upper back work. So I'm having a back day with them, maybe a shoulder day, and then Saturday a neck day in my case.
Deal, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And then Saturday I have them come in and maybe they do biceps. So it's upper lower splits with body part training, and that's what nobody focuses on. You get volume, intensity, and frequency. Those are the 3 things that build muscle. Like, we can sit here and talk theory all day, but if you have those 3 things in a program, because you get the volume, because you can actually do body part splits, because I mean, if someone's telling you that you don't have to do high reps to grow, like, they don't know how to grow. Because volume and just overworking the muscle is going to help you grow. You get the intensity from the upper lower days like these guys are talking about, and then you get the frequency of continually hitting the muscle. So those 3 things, that's how you build.
So we're talking about either lost strength secrets here or how to use bodybuilding. Bodybuilding, I guess, has lost a lot of its appeal. Guys, Tommy, you train with a lot of wrestlers. How could you apply this? How could you apply either some of the lost strength secrets or bodybuilding to your athletic training for wrestlers?
Well, here's the thing. Well, all this stuff that we're doing, all this training that we're doing, is the bottom line is performance. So if you're not tying into mental skills, if you're not tying into goal setting, and you're not bringing that emotional tie on a daily basis with the physical training, you're missing out. You're missing out big time. You have an opportunity to do the mental reps as well. Do you have your goals posted everywhere in your house, in your car, on your toilet seat? I mean, are you verbally going over them? When you're training, you're working out. If you're not connecting those 2 together, you're missing out. You're missing out.
What do you guys think about that? Honestly, what do you guys think about the mental capacity and like how you build yourself, not just physically, but with your mind? You know, what does weight training do for you?
Train at Westside for the athletes.
Yeah, honestly.
It's the biggest part of anything, like I said, like goals and stuff. You look at any bodybuilder, anyone, any powerlifter, anything like that, and they have the images they want to look like, so they got the visualization there. They visualize themselves looking like that. You know, everyone talks about that, muscle dysmorphia, where you like in your head you always think you're small and stuff like that. Well, of course, you're looking at other guys who are bigger, like you vision yourself being bigger, so you always, you feel like you're small and stuff like that. Writing your goals down, it's like, if you don't know where you're going, you don't know what to do in the gym. And it's funny because like everyone goes through the same thing where everything's structured and stuff like that, and then we go back to like just basically doing what we feel like.
Yep.
But if we have our
discipline's big.
Have the goals written down, it's like what we feel like matches those goals.
Right.
So like if I want a bigger upper back, then like I might not plan it out, but let's say I'm hitting I'm hitting legs and I got some downtime, maybe I hit some bamboo pots, so it's like structure and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be like everything written out, structured out, but you got to know it, and writing it down just makes it that more powerful. You got to have a plan to follow. It doesn't have to. You don't have to stick to the plan. Yeah. You got to know where you're going. You got to blend it all together. And a lot of people, they just want. For example, someone sends a question in. They say they get done with this basic training template. They want another template. So I'm like, there's like 50 templates on this webpage. Go choose one.
Yeah.
They email back in saying, I don't want to choose one. I want you to tell me what I'm supposed to do. It's like, well, I don't freaking know. I don't sit in the gym with you. I can't tell. I don't know what your weaknesses are. I don't know what your goals are.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.